again, like I said, it feels a little different coming in here today. But I still stand firm on how proud I am of my team. You know, we fight, we're resilient. We're a gutsy group, we grind things out. I just think we just didn't finish plays. We talk about focus, we talk about hustle, we talk about fight and finish. And I thought we hustled. I thought our focus down the stretch just got a little cloudy. Plays that you have to make in this type of environment, whether it's a layup, whether it's a free throw, whether it's a 50-50 ball. But it's not for a lack of want to, you know, and when you go in that locker room and you see those faces, you don't want them to be discouraged, because this was an opportunity that not every team was afforded. And to finish third in the league, your first year in the league, that's an accomplishment of its own. And I want them to be proud of that. But I also want them to understand that this feeling does not have to happen again. And it's something that we can control. And we go back to the drawing board, and you can work on rebounding. You can work on focus. You can work on finish. But their heart and their hustle and the fact that all of them are bought in is something that I'm so proud of. But again, we had it in our hands, and we just didn't squeeze it. We just didn't squeeze it.
Questions?
I don't think I've seen you play more zone, Tasha. Tell me about that. And you know, do you feel comfortable zoning up Delaware? And then, you know, also when that happens, sometimes rebounding suffers. And it was 60-33 on the
right.
boards, and you mentioned the rebounding. So anyway, talk about the defensive approach.
Well, coming off, you know, last night's game, I think we were 56 rebounds, and we played all zone last night. But I think that, you know, Delaware is a good team, and we knew rebounding was going to be a key. And most of the times in the zone, it's those long rebounds, you're out of position, you got to really headhunt a body. And that was something that we had been working on, and you're right, Jody. We hadn't played zone, especially for 40 minutes all year, but coming into the tournament, that was something that we had worked on, that we had focused on, because I thought we were losing some of those one-on-one battles, and we were really putting teams on the free throw line. So that was something intentional that we had been working on, and something that we had wanted to do. And knowing how Delaware plays, you know, of course, they want to score inside. Last time we played, they had 40 paint points. So we really wanted to limit some of their paint touches. And I thought we were okay on the first shot. First shot offense didn't beat us. It was the second shot, and it was the third shot. And so, and we got our hands on so many balls, we just didn't secure them. And so I don't necessarily think it was as much as us being in the zone. It was just we just didn't finish the play.
Hey, Coach, why do you think you guys had so much trouble offensively, 27.7%? And I know late in the season, this game and your game in Newark were probably your toughest offensive games late in the year.
Well, you know, credit goes to, I mean, Tina does a very good job with her program, but I think that what we had talked about, we wanted to get to the rim, and we didn't want to settle for jump shots. And I think they did a very good job of clogging up the lane, honing into, you know, our primary scores. You know, every time Free touched the ball, they kind of collapsed on her. They shaded towards Alyssa and forced other people to make plays. And we talked about us getting second chance opportunities, because I knew it may be an issue if they can't get a shot off. But again, I think it's just a learning curve. I'm okay with all the other players taking the shots. And you know, as we go into postseason play, that's just going to be something how other teams are going to play us. And we're just going to have to step up and knock down some shots. And some of it is just stepping up and knocking it down. Being shot ready, good shot form, following through, and just being confident taking those shots.
Thank you, Coach.
From day one, our mission has been March. Those 4 days in March are the reason for every rep, every sprint, every shot. Every time we step on the court, we dream of stepping on that ladder, cutting down those nets, raising that trophy. In those 4 days, anything can happen. So turn up the music, it is time to dance. Visit CAAsports.com and Ticketmaster.com for more information.